Hello, Sneak Squad and Sidekicks. Hope you're all living your best lives. Ready for some sneaky fun today. My name is Cosmocordia, and alongside me I have Jen the Human. We are going to be your commentators for today, ready to deliver both the sneak and the bike. Thank you so much, Ace, for that shout out. If this is your first time joining us and justifiably wondering, what is a sneak bike? Let us give you the quickest of rundowns. So we have 4 runners today, and you can see who they are if you do exclamation point racers or exclamation point runners. They are our best friends, and they will be racing 3 retro games from a bygone era. Today is a beginner's level race. Our runners are not aware of the games ahead of time, hence the hashtag sneak. The first one to complete the given objectives in the 3 games is our number 1 good friend for the day. Most things we do, from scoring to mercy kills, you'll notice is arbitrary, but the fun is genuine. So our main goal here is to build community through retro gaming. We couldn't do that without each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you so much, Webb, I saw before stream started, you resubscribed for 2 whole months. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much. And then on that note, we have some runners to introduce. So I'm going to throw it over to Jen to do that.
Thanks, Kaz. Thank you, everyone, again for being here, just like Kaz said, and making this channel possible. I'll be introducing our runners before we get started. So first up, we have Bears and Beats, who is a longtime friend of the channel, but a first-time runner, new to the beginner race category. Who is a veteran racer. This will be their, 4th race?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Gaining experience as we go. Next up is Porcus, who is also a longtime friend of the community, and it has been a while since she's raced. I think she did one in the early days. And then And then we have Ruben, who this is his 2nd race. Last time he raced on the channel, you saw him celebrating his birthday live on stream. So those are our 4 racers today. Please wish them luck if you, again, want to use that racers command in chat to see who is competing for the number 1 best friend.
Perfect. Yeah, amazing that Ruben would choose to come back after what we did to him on his birthday, but it's all right. We're happy to have him here.
We are.
We have a couple other people to shout out as well. So in addition to our racers and all of you for hanging out with us today, we have Melatonin producing for us. He is hosting and broadcasting the stream for us, taking care of all the audio mixing, taking care of the scene switching in OBS. It's a very onerous task, and we are very thankful for him doing this for us. I, as always, want to give a shout out to Jen for being our acting social media manager. She kills it on Instagram and Twitter. Her posts are so good, so colorful, so informative. Definitely drop us a follow on Thank You, Ace!
Check us out on Instagram and Twitter.
And then as well, thank you so much, Ace, today for being our de facto lead Twitch moderator. You kill it each and every week, and you really just keep us sane, really is the best way to to say that. Exclamation point, that's me. So yes, thank you bigly to everyone who keeps the gears oiled and the wheels spinning on this sneak bike. So I do believe we're ready to get started. So I think Jen's going to pop over into the racer channel, give them the 3, 2, 1 go, and meet us back here.
Sounds good. I'll see you in a second.
Okie dokie. So how is everybody? Vibe check. What's the general mood today on this Saturday of days? Hope everyone's doing well. Just vibing, big vibing. General mood. Major mood. Very hype. We also have Chill behind the scenes learning how to host the stream for us. Alrighty, so
back. They're off.
And they're off. So, as you see, our first game, Super Troll Island. Oh,
look at those colors.
There's so many of them. They never end. It is, I believe I called this last night, an assault on the senses. So not only do you have every color known to man, you also have like a lot of stimuli happening. So there's a lot of bouncing, there's so much movement. I don't know if I would call it a treat.
Points are wiggling the entire time, just
Yeah, they
down
don't
there in the
stop.
corner.
So the objective we gave them for this game is to get through level 5, and you'll see Echo already has cleared level 1. So it's kind of an interesting. This is a unique concept. You might notice that when they're running around the screen, every grayscale like tile that they touch, it turns colorful. So that's actually how you complete the level. You don't have to kill all the enemies, and since this is ostensibly a game for preschoolers, there is no killing of enemies. You turn them into these little blob friends that you hug away. I don't know.
Of course.
The points be like, yeah, exactly, Ace. Oh my gosh.
Wiggling like a ditto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't even read the level clear because it won't stop moving.
Oh, and not only does it not stop moving, but it's every color imaginable. So, did you play test this game at all, Jen?
I didn't get a chance to check this one out.
Yeah,
so
no, that's not a bad thing at all.
It's nice to have a fresh set of eyes and check this out.
So it's a coloring book. Yeah, exactly, Bren. One moment.
While Kaz is checking in with the racers, let's take a look and see. I think everyone has made it through the first stage so far. That happened pretty quick. They're using a combination of springs and ladders to collect fruits and blobify the enemies. And become tornadoes as well. There is a lot of color, a lot to process in this particular game. I'm proud of everyone for taking it on a weekend, no less. They accelerate so fast, it's terrifying. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that was something that I wanted to point out. So, oh my gosh, that level clear screen is just amazing in so many ways. So yeah, the physics in this game are ridiculous. You might notice maybe on Ruben's screen. Oh yeah, look at Ruben's screen. He just like jumped to the top of the level, like no problem whatsoever. The physics in this game, the gravity in this game is ridiculous. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And yeah, you basically are limited in how many moves you have. So you can jump, you can throw objects at the enemies to turn them into little blob friends that you hug away. And then you can also turn into a tornado, which is also another way to clear the enemies off the screen.
So what is the screen turning from black and white to color just a mechanic of the background, or is there something else tied to that?
No, so that's actually the objective, is going through all these levels. So the lore is that there's like an evil mist that has descended across the land, and then it's your job to go through and every tile that you touch, every bit that you touch that's grayscale, that turns to color, except for the trees for some reason. Yeah.
Poor trees.
They don't need any color, I guess. But once you turn the entire level to color, that's how you cleared the level. You've gotten rid of the mist.
So not the berries or the enemies.
No, you just use those to launch them. Those are your projectiles.
Got it. I see the comment of when they climb, their head is turned 180, so it's always facing the camera.
Smile.
Slightly unsettling.
Oh, just a bit.
I've never seen anything like it.
There you go. Okay, Ruben clearing out this level here. And it's also a little, and Porcus asked about this in the chat, it's a little confusing because you see that Ruben, once the background turns colorful and the sun is smiling on you, that is an indication that you've cleared the level, but it doesn't. It like takes a good 30 seconds before it gives you the level cleared sign.
Oh, okay. So yep, there it is.
So that's why Porcus is like,
done.
What else do I have to do? Oh my gosh. So Super Troll Island. This released on the Super Nintendo in North America in 1994 to mixed reviews. Amazing that it wouldn't get 100% across the board. Generally, reviewers realized that this is primarily a game for preschoolers and very, very young children. And they praised it for the unique concept that there's nothing overtly violent about this game. Just you just run around and it's a coloring book, as Brent pointed out. They did detract some points for just the absolutely batshit horrible and insane physics. Like, I really wish next time somebody jumps, just take note of how high they can jump. They literally can jump from the bottom of the level to the top of the level with like one press of the button. It is ridiculous in all regards. Did you have any troll dolls growing up?
I had one or two. They weren't the favorites of the collection, but I did have a couple that would play with the Beanie Babies and the Power Ranger dolls. And
definitely.
What about you?
I think this was more my brother's thing, and they came in different sizes. I remember there was like a normal, in as far as normal can be, but a normal sized troll, and then like all those mini trolls. I think I had like a bunch of mini trolls. Maybe they came from like McDonald's Happy Meals. I'm not sure.
Could have. I definitely had at least one mini one, and maybe one regular size too.
Trolls don't need physics. You're not wrong, Rad. The troll dolls scared you? Oh no. I liked the troll dolls that had like gemstones on their belly buttons. I seem to remember that very clearly.
That was important. Or for at least a series of them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Echo clearing out this one level. I think, let's see. Level 5 clear. Okay, Echo has completed our first objective.
Well done.
Ooh. So they are going to move on to our second game. As you can see, developed and published by Capcom, we have The King of Dragons.
Here it comes. This one I did get to play test, so I have some feelings about it.
Amazing that they chose the wizard, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Troll dolls were around when I was a kid too. Oh my gosh, they're transgenerational. I love it. All right, so we have The King of Dragons. This released in North America on the Super Nintendo in April 1994, a contemporary to Super Troll Island. But perhaps you could not find two different games from one another. So Capcom. Oh, I didn't mention who developed Super Troll Island. They went through a couple of different names, but this is the Super Troll Island is the same developer as Frogger, interestingly enough. And they were bought out by Sony in '97, and you might also know them for Medieval and Little Big Planet. So The King of Dragons is, of course, Capcom. We know them for Street Fighters and Resident Evil. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and it was the Super Nintendo version that they're playing here is a port from, it was originally an arcade game.
Oh. I did not know that piece of trivia.
Yes. Just found it out today. This morning, because I do all of my research about an hour before stream starts.
Keeps it fresh.
I think so. So Jen, what did you think? What were your thoughts as we played through this last night?
So I play tested as another set of, I don't know, another person to try out a new character. You can play as the fighter, the archer, the wizard, the cleric, and the dwarf. The dwarf, that's right. And no one had tested out the cleric or the wizard yet, so I played through as the cleric. And there's a bit of a learning curve with figuring out how to move through, although it looks like Echo's got it down, how to move so that you're on the same exact plane as your enemy, because you
Yeah,
can't
I
strike
had
them above you or below you.
Yeah, I had that issue too.
Yep.
This
But
definitely gives me D&D vibes. Yeah, so
yeah.
this is something that was pointed out in the reviews. So King of Dragons generally got positive reviews, and people praised it. Reviewers praised it for the RPG elements in a hack and slash game.
Yeah, I could see that.
So it is kind of cool because you see Echo right here. They've now leveled up their character as they go on to level 2. All right, and Ruben finishing out Super Troll Island. We'll see him moving on to game number 2 shortly.
I had fun with King of Dragons, and I liked the spell casting. It's similar to other games we've played on Sneakbike before, where when you use your magic or your special ability, it takes away your health. Actually, Echo, it looks like, is running into that right now. It's a very powerful move, but you can't use it over and over again.
Yeah, it comes at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually was going to point that out too. I think we last ran into that in Sailor Moon.
Yep.
And Kendo Raid.
Yep.
So we talk about like common tropes in retro video games, and that's certainly one of them. So okay, amazing that Echo chose the wizard, and we'll see who Ruben chooses. When I played through it, we played this a couple of times as different characters just to make sure it was relatively fair across the board. So he's thinking. Who's he gonna go with? Oh, he's just going
with the fighter.
Ostensibly the main character, we could say. Okay, Bears has finished with Troll Island. We'll see her move on to King of Dragons.
It looks like Porcus is as well. Isn't that the same start of level 5?
Yeah, I couldn't quite grasp what level she was on.
It is a little hard to tell if you don't catch the menu.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see. But we'll see who Bears picks for her character.
She says, "Did I play level 5? I can't tell."
Bears has gone with the archer.
Oh, Archer? Okay, that was the first character. She says, I told her to go on to the next game, and she said, okay, thank God.
Yeah, her level start looked exactly the same as the one Bears was just in.
Yeah. Okay, so I originally played as the Archer. So the differences between the characters, you have trade-offs. So the Archer, you can do long range with your projectiles, but the projectiles are weaker than if you were a melee character, which again is kind of a tropey thing that shows up in a lot of RPG games. Oh, and RPGs. If you check out Bears' screen, that floating thing, if she manages to hit it, there we go. It gives a special attack that is independent of her own special attack. So,
oh yeah, Cleric had those too.
Yeah.
Those were nice.
So, but they're kind of hard. And again, you pointed it out that it's hard to line yourself up on the plane of being on the same plane as the thing you need to hit. It's a little bit frustrating in that regard. Sounds like a Gahuda concept. Thank you, Ace. So I wanted to point out for the Trolls game, Super Troll Island, that speedrunslive.com lists 2 categories in speedrunning this game, beat level 9 and beat level 15. I'm not sure if level 15 is the end of the game or not, but that's what was listed on SRL. Apparently there was a 6-person race held back in February of 2018. Amazing, but they haven't raced it since then. If you beat level 15, you become a troll. Yeah.
That must be it.
So out of those 6 runners, one of them forfeit. So you currently have a top 5 listing. And I didn't write down the time, but I think it was like a half hour or something. And then now here for King of Dragons, there was a much more vibrant and thriving speedrunning community for this. I can't imagine why it would be more popular than Super Troll Island.
So never. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. So on speedrun.com, not SRL, the any percent world record is 26 minutes and 57 seconds. And I pointed out, amazing that Echo chose the wizard, because in every single category on speedrun.com for King of Dragons and what character they used, every single person chose the wizard. So that must be the most broken character.
There you go.
Like, we thought, I wouldn't say this game is easy, but I wouldn't say this game is hard. Like,
sure, yeah. It gives you a lot of lives and continues from what it seemed like when I played it.
Yeah, so that's why we originally just had them beat the Minotaur of level 2, but you might notice that these levels are ridiculously short. Like, Ruben and Echo are already on level 3. Bears and Porcus are already, like, midway through level 2, even for having just started it. These levels are ridiculously short, so...
There is Bears with the Minotaur fight. This one was also a little tricky to stay out of the plane of the Minotaur's attacks when it charges you.
Because you'll notice the Minotaur, like, jumps up and around, and it's constantly changing what level it's on.
Echo moving on with the dragon fight. This is the final objective for King of Dragons. This was the trickiest part of the playtesting, but it looks like they're killing it. Yeah, Echo's kicking dragon butt, says Copper.
Truly.
And life bars confuse you. Me too, pardon my genius. Yeah, they were a little tricky.
Is there a theme for these games? There is. So we'll leave it to the end of the third game if you can suss out what the theme is.
So 2 runners on the dragon fight now. A little harder with the fighter that Ruben is rocking because you don't have those long range attacks.
Yeah, I did the dragon as the fighter last night, and it was really difficult because of the needing to be close to get any damage off. Okay, let's see if Ruben goes for the
spell.
Hit the thing. Hit the spell. Hit the floaty thing. It's not immediately apparent that that's something you need to hit, and also it's quite difficult to hit because you see
we got it.
There we go. Perfect.
Nice. Still, that health takes a minute to chip away at.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why we thought this was doable was because every time you die and have to use a continue, you get one of those special attacks, which does, like, quite a bit of damage on the enemy.
Oh, the dragon's taking flight again. Both Echo and Ruben have the enemy down to 4 bars, but that doesn't mean 4 hits.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a couple guesses for the theme in chat. I'm seeing multiple playable characters, fantasy worlds like D&D, Knights, Dragons, Trolls, mythological characters.
Oh yeah, that was true. We didn't point that out about trolls, but you could play as if they had hit the select button, it would take you to that little bedroom where all the trolls were sleeping. And by and large, the moveset is the same between each troll, but there are some slight differences between them.
Did you play as all the trolls? Did you test them all out?
Well, yes, but by virtue of the fact that I kept dying, and so each time you die, you get replaced with the next troll.
Oh, similar to I just played Yoshi's Story again, and you can go through all the different colored Yoshis. Yeah,
nice.
If you die, you get a new one. Me dying in a video game? Never.
Yo!
Oh, nicely done.
Has slain the dragon. Perfect. Okay, they are moving on to our third game. And Ruben is, like, right behind. Ruben.
Yeah, there we go.
Too.
Well
all
done.
Right. And Porcus is on the dragon, and B&B is not very far behind. This is a close race. My goodness.
It really is.
I love it. You love to see it.
So Echo and Ruben moving right along, opening up Troddlers.
Troddlers.
Tell us something about this game, Kaz.
What a game it is. Okay, so the reason we picked this is we have been talking for a while about having a puzzle game in... Oh my god, I cannot believe how fast Echo got that. So we've talked for a while about having a puzzle game in Sneakbike just because...
Yay, puzzles!
Yay, puzzles! And we were torn between this one because it's very, very unique in ways that I'm sure you can see immediately, and Tetris Attack. Tetris Attack, more of a classic, to be sure, but maybe we'll save that for a future Sneakbike. We couldn't figure out like what a good and fair and equitable objective for Tetris Attack might be. So, Troddlers.
Maybe in the future, yeah.
Maybe in the future, yeah. It looks like Lemmings. Yeah. This is like the spiritual successor to Lemmings, and Lemmings and Troddlers were both originally for the Amiga, I believe. I read that. They were on the same original console. But yeah, so how this works is that they are this not little dude, but the one moving around, and they can construct these blocks, and you have to lead the little lemmings, or in this game, the Troddlers, through the door in each level. And so each level, it becomes progressively harder. Apparently this game has 99 levels. So
oh wow.
It's strangely addictive, and each level progresses in difficulty. You have some... for you yourself have to be... if you look at Echo, if you fall down, if you're down on that bottom level, but the exit is up at the top, you then have to account for getting the lemmings there. Sorry, the Troddlers there. Different game. You have to account for getting the Troddlers there, as well as yourself, to be able to get up there and build blocks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a mousetrap-esque game where you have to set things that trigger different steps to get whatever mouse it is to the end of the level into the trap. Not the board game. Still a video game, but this is very interesting.
Oh, Bear's taking a game over on King of Dragons.
Oh no, Bears, you got this. Is she gonna have to start from level 1 then?
I think so.
But the levels are very short. That's
They're
a plus
so
for this
short.
one.
Yeah.
And maybe
maybe
she'll
pick
choose the same character.
Pick the wizard. Pick the wizard. It's OP. It's broken.
Oh, she went fighter. Well, that turned out well for Ruben, so let's see how it goes.
So yes, okay, Troddlers. Originally, when I was doing research, I just kind of brain farted and went to troddlers.com. Not a website that exists. It is for sale if anyone cares to shell out a couple of dollars for it. Maybe this can be our satellite Sneakbike domain. And the original Super Nintendo release, or I shouldn't say original because this was on either the Amiga or it might have been the Commodore, and also DOS in 92. And then it came to Super Nintendo in 1993. And this is one of the few games in the Super Nintendo library that is compatible with the Super Nintendo mouse that they originally released alongside Mario Paint. So I would love to know how the mouse interacts with this game. Probably you just like point and click for where you want to build these blocks. And Troddlers, so Super Troll Island had mixed reviews, generally positive. King of Dragons, very positive reviews, and Troddlers also had generally positive reviews. People called it, once you get the concept of it, it's easy to just become lost in the sauce.
Of all 99 levels.
Yeah. And I tried to look up if there was a recorded speedrun either on speedrun.com or Speedruns Live. Didn't see anything, but I did see a forum post discussing the speedrun ability of this game on speeddemosarchive.com.
Oh, so there's potential there.
There's potential, yeah.
Untapped market.
Yeah, maybe our runners here will be the first world record holder.
Who knows? We've had some hits with Sneakbike games in the past where some of our runners just took off with it and said, yeah, I played it off stream and I'm getting really good at it. So we never know.
Oh my gosh. And, isn't that maybe what we're about here with Sneakbike? Like, of course, we're trying to build community through retro gaming, but also it's a learning mission. There's a huge catalog of retro gaming that most of us have not been exposed to, or if we have been, we played them as kids, and so now it's kind of interesting to go back and revisit these and see what we like.
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, Olive is
Hi, Olive.
Hi, Olive. I actually moved my treadmill into the office, so she's very curious about it, and that was her walking on the treadmill.
Oh, she's getting a little doggy workout.
I know. Oh my gosh.
No, I agree with what you're saying, though. We are here for community. We are also here to share skills, to find new skills or games that we never knew we were interested in until we tried them out. And it's something that I love about Sneakbike.
Yeah, honestly. And like, when we started this, I thought we would like run out of games to do, which is maybe a naive thing to say because we have like barely even, we've been focusing a lot. Oh, our number one friend. Echo. Yay.
Echo flew through Troddlers. And really, it was a very close race the whole time.
It was.
Well done. Well done, Echo.
GG, Echo.
Welcome to the chat.
Well, we're excited to debrief with you in a little bit. Yo, Echo, is that your new emote? Oh, it is. Pig Champ.
Oh, I love it. You got it so fast. You really did.
Did you play Troddlers before? Yeah, so that block building mechanic, we gave them a hint in the README because it is not obvious. You have to like hold down the B button and then you have to like do an input on the directional pad. It is not obvious at all.
Some controls for these are intuitive and you get it just from clicking through everything. Some of them are not so much.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that was one of them that wasn't. Even with King of Dragons, like we saw the floating spells, it was not intuitive for me at first to strike them with my weapon, and that was what activated the spell. I got there eventually, but it was a little bit, it took a couple steps.
And we also saw like a couple of people not knowing what to do when they got to like the different treasure chests on the ground.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Defeated Minotaur. Okay, so Bears is moving on to level 3. Back to fight the dragon again.
She can do it. She can do it.
And I'm not sure what happened with Ruben. Has he not made it to the pyramid stage yet? Has he been stuck on this mission 3?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But he's put quite a few blocks in. And I think he's trying to figure out how to get them up to that door.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Porcus is working through the pyramid and making her way through the puzzle.
One block at a time.
Yeah.
As you do. Okay, one thing I'll point point out about King of Dragons, and this is something that has maybe been a pitfall in other games, is that for some of these hack and slashers, you don't need to clear all of the enemies on the screen. Like, it will still allow you to scroll to the right, even if there are enemies on the screen. Like, you can just like ignore them. If there's a certain amount, the screen stops scrolling until you clear it. But so certainly there's the urge to like clear all of the enemies. Oh, GG Porcus.
There we go. Our
number
next
2 good
friend.
friend.
And Bears is back to the dragon.
Oh, wonderful transparency. The number 2 trophy.
Oiled again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Ruben to the pyramid, figuring out how best to get our little lemmings. I'm just gonna call them lemmings.
You can do that. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just interesting because when we do these kinds of games, we really do. When we pick out the games, also shout out to Mel. He was the one who primarily picked out the games for this week. When we pick out the games, we try to do a variety of things. Like, we try not to do just straight platformers. And so this is our first time introducing a puzzle game into Sneakbike. At least I feel like that's true saying that. And it's just interesting to see where our different runners thrive and where they don't feel so comfortable.
I'm just intently watching this dragon fight.
I know, me too.
I'm staring it down. I'm like, curse you, dragon.
I know. She has to slay this dragon.
And Ruben making progress on the pyramid as well. I think it would be wild for you really kind of have to chess your way through that game of, okay, if I move this block, that means the Troddlers are going to end up all the way in this corner, even if I don't want them to.
Yeah, it is kind of a brain teaser. That's what one of the reviews said.
Though.
I think he needs. Yeah, so he's gonna have to free
the other side. Yeah.
One of the reviews said this game will not do any favors for your mental health.
Oh no.
Yoshi's doing pretty good on the dragon though. Yeah. Down 3 cards. Let's get
Fighter
it.
was a good option for her compared to Archer.
Yeah, the Archer, those projectiles are.
Oh, the fire damage though. Yeah.
Yeah, that fire like takes half of your bar.
And what I ended up doing at the end was just I would have a full bar of health and use my spell. I'd be like, okay, gotta do damage now. She got the continue though.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Those special attacks, it took 1 entire bar away from the dragon. It's amazing. And I think Ruben is about to finish Troddlers. All right, perfect.
Well done, Ruben. Finishing up that pyramid. Our number 3 good friend of the day. Thanks for the GGs in chat. Let's watch Bear slay this dragon once and for all.
I'm so wrapped here. So originally we didn't have the beginners going all the way through to the dragon.
I think it turned out to be pretty good pacing.
Yeah, I think it was manageable. Like it's definitely a challenge.
Yeah, I think she did it.
Perfect.
What a close game today. That was awesome.
Yeah, this was a really close race among all 4 of our runners. So we originally
going in chat.
Yeah. GG. All right, let's see.
Welcome to the chat.
Let's see how she does with Troddlers. So, my dog could not be making any more noise right now. I'm just gonna mute for a second.
It's all good. We love Olive, and we know she loves to make her presence known on stream. Hey, May, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by today. We have 3 runners who got through our games. We are watching Bears dominate our last game of the day, Troddlers. So let's see how she does with the puzzle. Olive is so wonderful, truly. Now it's a let's play.
for Bears.
Oh, and she's got her own custom
We
layout here.
Can we get another shout out for the runners in chat, please? So yeah, one of the things I wanted to point out about King of Dragons is that we figured so there's different modes, and we figured that mode that we had them playing on, it was just normal mode or whatever, was doable for beating the dragon. Like it wasn't a cakewalk like Trolls, but it was certainly doable. There is an easy mode. I spent so long trying to figure out what the meaningful difference between easy mode and normal mode is. Nobody was able to say. I could not find a single source that said what the difference was. And not only that, but like I even looked up a PDF scan of the original game manual for King of Dragons, and all it said was click easy mode to play an easier game. I'm like,
Easy mode.
God. You tried easy mode this morning, you have no idea, Mel? Yeah, because it didn't seem to change the number of continues you got.
Very odd that it wasn't even in the manual, or it didn't even seem like the game developers themselves knew.
Yeah. Did bears just kill a Troddler? Yeah, you can kill
Bears,
little
no!
dudes, which certainly you don't want to do. Because you need each level has a minimum amount that you're supposed to lead through the doors. Didn't know this game had murder.
And when you get rid of the block, it doesn't release them again. Hopefully she still has the minimum. Let's see. Yeah, it is interesting if your brain is kind of thinking around the puzzle. I know I would do this if I was playing, that the Troddlers would jump or fall, but no, they just walk on the wall and the ceiling and the corner.
What is that? I think she's stuck. Oh no. We should maybe have her reset.
Could she not make blocks to get out of there like she did the other corner? Or do you have a certain number of blocks that you can make per level?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's that. But
oh,
yeah,
she's out of blocks. Okay.
Okay.
It's all a learning process.
Yeah, it's not obvious at all. The construction mechanic in this game is not obvious. I have no idea what the fruits do. They just fall from the ceiling at random intervals.
Sure, because all retro games have fruit on the ground that you eat.
I think so, yeah. They're just for fun snacks, yeah. It's important to not be hungry while you're gaming. Okay, so where she's placed that block, you would think that you're able to jump up there, but nope.
They don't give you much airtime at all.
Mm-mm. Yeah, if only this game had the physics of Super Troll Island.
It needs it, yeah. So did we have any other theme guesses in the chat since the reveal of this one? That troll game, Echo, we are very anxious to hear
your thoughts.
During your interview, your thoughts on the troll game. The previous guesses on themes were mythological characters, D&D, horrible monsters, multiple playable characters, but then that was debunked with the third game, so we will see. Ace is sticking to fantasy mythological. Oh, I think you're short 1 block.
Yeah, she is. She needs. Oh no!
Oh.
No! Don't go back down there. I love the idle animation that starts up like immediately. Like 2 seconds later, he's like doing jumping jacks.
Mm-hmm. He goes idle very quickly.
Bears, please.
Oh, they're just walking right past that door too.
Yeah.
They're skimming the corner of the door.
She needs like 1 more block. The jumping jacks look more like waving and yelling for help. I mean, topical at this moment in time, maybe.
What is that just fell from the ceiling? Is that a green fruit?
Like a pear, maybe?
Oh, maybe. Maybe an avocado? Could be anything.
There's just no way to know.
Pear with a hole? Mm-hmm.
An apple pear? There is no such thing. Oh, Bears, you need 1 more block. Like literally to the, if she placed a block to the right. Like right there. Right there.
No.
Well, no, that would work. That one will work.
Okay. It's just gonna take them longer. Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, perfect.
Yay.
Yes. Oh, perfect, Bear.
Wave them through the door. Yes.
Okay.
On to mission 2. Oh, this game gives you passcodes, it looks like, to save your progress.
Passcode hype.
A cheers from May, indeed. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us on a Saturday. Cheers all around. So now she's got more of the mechanics down. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, she has 1 little Troddler trap down at the bottom
Oh
there.
no!
I don't know if she realizes that you can place blocks like by your feet. She's going in like all like cardinal directions. I don't realize that she can place them. You don't have to do them diagonally like this. But she did on the last level, so maybe. Bears likes murder. Canonically, Bears likes murder, sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
so
she's 1 short again.
Oh no. Bears, please. So I'm curious if anyone in chat has played any of these games. If any of y'all have played Super Troll Island or Troddlers or King of Dragons. There we go. No! Don't destroy the blocks.
Oh no, that Troddler fell.
Never knew they existed.
They need a way to get back up there. Ooh, there she's got it. Yes.
Just leave it. Don't touch anything.
Oh,
stop murdering!
Troddler death. But she's close. She's very close.
Yeah. I think there.
Yay.
Okay, alright. Perfect. The murder is my favorite. I know when I was playtesting this, I kept offing so many of our little Troddler friends.
Little did we know the theme is still in line with Halloween month, and it's Troddler murder.
Yeah, exactly. Bike is sneak? Question mark. What is Sneakbike? So, by the way, if any of this looked like a fun time and you're hanging out in chat and you want to be a part of the Sneak Squad, you are more than welcome. We welcome anyone and everyone. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. So, if you want to be a part of it, you should join the Discord.
The Discord, our website, there's a form you can fill out if you're interested in racing. Lots of resources available to learn more.
Mm-hmm. And even if you don't want to race, if you just want to come hang out in the Discord, you're welcome to. Or if you want to help out behind the scenes, there's actually like quite a bit that goes into making this sneak bike run. So, of course, Jen and I are here commentating. We all also have some like back-end development with the website. If you want to help Mel out with coding things. We also... What else do we do? There's also social media. We have lots of things to do. We're considering adding like being a game picker and play tester as its own separate role. We always need mods, Twitch mods.
Those are just a few of the roles available.
Lots of exciting things, it's true. Hello, am I allowed in here? Yes, you are,
Ruben. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Well done today. We are watching Bears wrap up Troddlers, and then we will be interviewing all of the racers, getting everyone's inside scoop. Sleekbeak, welcome in. It's good to see you.
Oh, she had just enough Troddlers for that one.
Nice. Okay, on to the pyramid. Our final mission.
Wow, what a secure password. The password for this is pyramid. With like
Perfect.
One less letter.
Pyramid. Now she's got the hang of it.
Yeah, maybe our next Sneakly Weekly. Yo, Porcus, thank you so much for the
Porcus.
300 itty bitties. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah, maybe next Sneakly Weekly we can learn to speedrun Troddlers.
This does make me want to play it and give it a try, see if it really is that kind of your brain gets hooked.
Well, it gets like, of course it gets progressively harder, but you might have noticed the starting screen tells you how many men you have to lead through the door and also how many enemies there are. So in these first few levels, there's no enemies, but as you progress, there's more and more obstacles and enemies start hecking your day up.
I want to play sandbox mode then.
Yeah.
It's weirdly good you played it after, Mel. There's other things that happen too. Oh.
In Hecken. Exactly.
In Hecken and then later in Calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Ruben, enjoy that emote brought to you by our very own Echo. Sneak bee on a GG.
Sneak bee on a GG, I like it.
Thanks for that shout out. That's me. That's you.
Yes, we're so impressed. And Echo, thank you not only for creating Sneak Bee on the GG for us, but you did it so fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bears. Okay, Bears. You got this.
I know.
Ain't no
I'm
thing.
like, she's got to let him escape
Yeah.
at just the right moment. And then she needs, what, one more block up at the top, or maybe a couple?
Mm-hmm. Winnable! Yeah.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. There she went. I was gonna say, I just don't think she realizes that you can build blocks diagonally.
In every direction around you.
No. Don't go for it. You don't need it. It's a trap.
It's a trap to get you back down, the stairs. The final moments. In comparison to the other two games, did you mention which one was released? Or this one was released later or earlier, or?
Okay, so Super Troll Island was like spring for these are the North American releases. Super Troll Island was the spring of 94, King of Dragons was April 94, and then this one was like a year earlier in the spring of 93.
Okay.
Troll Island came out in 2019, weirdly, per Echo research. But I will say, so this is like essentially the same game as Lemmings, which came out in 1991 on the Amigo. I can never remember the name of the console. But here's another fun fact about Super Troll Island. That was not the first licensed Trolls game. So that one had previously released, a version of it had previously released also for the Amiga, the Commodore, DOS, and then there had been two for the NES. That came out in 91.
I think we just witnessed another Troddler murder.
Oh no.
That was a triple.
Oh no.
A triple kill.
We might murderers. Yeah. We might consider giving bears a mercy
Giving the
kill.
Troddlers a mercy kill of bears.
Exactly. Okay, but literally, bears, just get rid of a block.
Let him free.
Let him free, and you'll be okay. Yes. Okay, no, don't do anything.
Let them go up the side. Yes.
Because they'll walk all the way around the screen. Yo, Ruben, thank you so much for the 300.
She's got it. Yay.
Okay. And she has, I think, just enough, because once you kill too many of them, the game forces you to restart. Yeah.
Just don't put any more blocks on top of the Troddlers.
Yeah,
don't stay away.
Don't touch anything. you with your murderous spirit, just calm down. Yay!
GG's.
Oh my gosh. Our good friend bears. Hype! Oh my gosh. God. What's up, bears?
Bears, welcome to the chat.
I know. Yeah, she only had like a minute or so left on the clock. And to be fair, the clock moves slower in game than like actual seconds, but you were cutting it close to the wire. So, but anyway, on that note, how about Jen and I hop into the Racer channel, and Mel will follow us, and we'll do a debrief with the racers.
Let's go. I'll meet you in there.
We unmute everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
How's it going? Oh my gosh. Well, GG's to everyone. That was an intensely close race for most of it. Like, Ruben and Echo at some points were on the same screen, like at the very same point, and it just, it was anybody's game. So let's go in order of our good friends for the day and get some thoughts on how it went. Echo, GG, you're our number one good friend for the day. How did it go? What did you think?
I think the speed on the troll was horrible.
It's intense, isn't it?
And the last one jumped so high, and I literally do not have a reason for that.
Yeah, the physics are just nutty on that game. You can jump from the bottom of the level to the top of the level.
Yeah, I do not get it. I did not use the tornado. I don't know what it did. I was afraid to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun. I really like Troddlers. I've never played it before, but I feel like I've seen games like it. Like, I feel like it made sense once all the little men started coming out of the cave.
Yeah. And what do you think of King of Dragons?
You know, it was okay. I was afraid I was gonna die and have to start over. Because the dragon, I could not figure out how to avoid the fire and also still hit it. But,
yeah, it's tricky. So out of those three, what was your favorite and least favorite? How would you rank them?
Favorite was probably Troddlers. And least favorite was Trolls, because when the troll climbed up the ladder, its face stayed looking at you.
Yeah, somebody in chat pointed that out. It's very disconcerting.
And the text in the beginning, it looks like there's an earthquake, and it's so bubbly, and it looks like it's Jello on a speaker, and it's horrible.
Jello on a speaker. That's a very apt description. Do you think you would maybe return to any of them? Like, would you stream Troddlers on your channel?
I might. Well, I don't know if I'd stream it, but I'd definitely try it again.
And yeah, there's 99 levels to that, by the way, and it gets progressively harder, and it starts introducing enemies that can, as Mel said, and heck in your day. So just be on the lookout for that. So we noticed that you were just like flying through it, and this is like your 4th or 5th time racing with us, which for some reason, inexplicably, you keep coming back, but we thank you for it. Do you feel like you're getting better?
Yes. I feel like I'm almost intermediate. But I feel like compared to intermediate people who are currently on that level, I am beginner. Like, comparatively.
No, it's all relative, and it's largely self-assessed. So, yeah, Echo. Mel says, "Echo, please come to intermediate. We might just
bump me.
You might just want to try it out for next week. Who knows?" All right. Well, awesome. And I'll let Jen take over the next one.
All right.
So our second good friend of the day, Miss Porkus.
Porkus, tell us about your adventure. How did it go?
Yay! Well, first of all, Trolls was awful. I hated it. The controls for that game were so slippery. It was like impossible. Oh my gosh. I felt so dumb at first. It was probably like the worst introduction. I don't know how the other 3 did, and Saul watched the VOD, but I could not even get past the beginning screen. I was like, what am I missing? Clearly something is going on, and I don't know what it is. So that took a lot of time off, I feel like.
Yeah, I pointed out that like when you clear the level, it takes about 30 seconds before it actually is like, okay, GG, you're done.
It just doesn't register.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, do I have to go back to the beginning of the level for it to go? And I don't know. That was a very weird game. Like, I didn't really understand the mechanics of it right away. And it's just the controls were bad. And everything was bad, not good.
Understood. Written into our feedback.
Get me out of this Trolls game. I actually like the other 2 games. Obviously, Troddlers was it was an interesting puzzle game. I've seen other games with like the same sort of mechanics, so I feel like I was able to get it pretty quickly. I don't know, maybe. And then King of the Dragon I actually liked, just a run and gun sort of game. Pretty fun.
What was your character of choice for King of Dragons again?
I chose the wizard. I don't know why. I just moved over one.
So, and Echo did too. And
really?
You'll see this in the VOD. When I went to look up the speedrun community of this game, everyone chooses the wizard. So apparently you got a leg up by doing that.
You just knew what to do.
Echo and I have the strats you don't even know. I mean, it was good. Like that special move where it like zaps 3 at a time. That was pretty OP. I don't know about the other characters, but I felt like I was like, dang, this is the move. You can't use it a lot. Like I think the mana runs out or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but it was
You
pretty
take
good.
damage.
Oh, you do? You take damage when you do that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No wonder I died like 19 times. I got 2 continues. I was like, oh no. But I liked it overall. I mean, the last 2 games were good. I liked them.
Fantastic. Well, you killed it. You did great. You are our number 2 best friend of the day.
Yay! I'm so happy.
And we hope you come back to race again sometime.
No,
Yeah.
bye.
So
I'm kidding.
Well, that's okay too. Are there any that you want to revisit, play some more, stream?
No. I don't know. Troddlers was kind of fun. Like I would keep playing that if there had been more missions. I wouldn't have been mad about it. It was pretty interesting. I love a good little puzzle game.
Good to hear it.
Yeah. Did Mel give us the theme yet? Yes or no?
So, well, let's ask you. Do you all have a guess for the theme? What the theme might be?
Final guesses.
I was thinking monsters, but then I was thinking like ladders, but King of Dragons didn't have any ladder type mechanics.
There are fruit items that you can pick up. That is what I noticed.
Fruit on the
Okay.
ground. Okay.
All right,
Ruben,
that's a
Bears?
good one.
Do you have a guess?
The fruit one makes sense.
Yeah.
And nothing else does.
Perfect. So Mel can correct us if we're wrong, but these are all games that have like elf characters, elven characters. So the first one, trolley elf characters, it might be a little bit of a stretch, but and the second one you could play. Oh, okay, we're retroactively saying that the theme was fruit. Okay, perfect. And
Fruity
then
elves.
the second game you could play as the archer, who was this elfin character, and then the third game, the little Troddlers themselves canonically are little itty bitty elf characters. So.
Canonically. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Nice. Cute.
yeah, we pick. I'll say Mel picked the games first, and then retrofitted the theme to it. So, but yeah, it's in the canon. All right.
Cute. Very nice.
Ruben, are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Ruben, can you hear me? Oh, perfect.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So, we wanted to talk to you, our number 3 good friend of the day. What did you think? How did it go for you?
I'm just very happy I didn't get mercy killed this time.
Yeah, we didn't mercy kill anyone. Y'all did great.
Yeah, that was my goal for today.
To not get mercy killed. Perfect.
You
Well,
knocked
as
it
we
out of the park.
Yeah, as we learned from last week, apparently you can refuse a mercy kill, so there's always
Okay.
that. What do you think about the games? What was your favorite, least favorite out of the 3? How would you rank them?
My favorite was Trolls, the Trolls game.
Oh, really? You didn't find
Yeah.
it so
No, I love wacky games like that.
Yeah, what did you like about it?
I don't know, it was just wacky. It's colorful. The trolls grew on me real quick. They were ugly at first, but I found them really cute at the end.
Aw. I see some distress in chat over this.
Trolls for the win.
I really liked it. I'm probably gonna keep playing it.
Nice.
Nice.
Perfect. What do you think of the other 2?
I like the second one. I felt OP in that one with the special move. It picked my character for me for some reason. I was just scrolling through the menu and it picked the sword guy.
We saw
interesting.
you highlighting over them. Maybe it gives you like a certain amount of time to choose, and then
Yeah,
it's just
probably for the best because I would have taken way too long.
it saved you from yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself, yeah. Yeah. And what do you think of Troddlers?
I don't like that one. It
No?
made me think too much. I don't like puzzle games,
Perfect.
and I wasn't sure what the cherries did. What were those things?
Could not tell you.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I said during you'll see it on the VOD, I mentioned it at one point, no idea what the fruit items do.
Yeah, no idea.
No, not even the developers.
Yeah.
Not
Oh
even the
my God.
manual for the game.
So this was your second race with us. How do you think it went in comparison to your first race?
Way better. Didn't get
Mhm.
mercy killed.
Mhm.
No technical difficulties.
Mhm.
Did you guys put me in the top right this time?
We did
Where-
not.
Where were
See,
you? I think you were in the
that-
bottom left.
That's
Mhm.
what it was. Top right is back up.
This is our
Oh, excuse you.
our lore for Sneakbike.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Echo says, "Oh, the fruit restores the player's health according to the internet."
There's health in that
There's
game?
health. Yeah.
I didn't even know there was health at all.
Well, okay. Later on, you can lose health when you're up against enemies, but those first 4 levels that we gave you didn't have any enemies, so that makes sense. Perfect. Well, will you come back for a third race, or are you hanging up your sneak bike helmet?
No, I'll keep coming back until you guys ban me.
Perfect. All right, and then Jen, how about you talk to?
All right,
Ian,
there.
baby?
Tell us what you thought.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm with Ruben on this one. I think that I liked Trolls the most, and then very close second is King of Dragons, and then absolute third bottom is Troddlers.
Tell us what you have against Troddlers. Goodness.
I just didn't get it at first. I don't think that it was as bad once I got the concept, but I think that it also threw me off a lot that the jump was opposite from the other game. So like the construction was with the jump button, and I kept accidentally pressing it to jump. So
I
I
was
think
more-
after... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was more specifically asking what you have against Troddlers, the small running characters themselves, because it is being
I kept
noted in
crushing them.
chat that you kept murdering them.
Oh my gosh,
But
I didn't notice for a while what was happening. So yeah.
I understand the controls switching back and forth between 3 games in a row like that could be disorienting, to say the least.
Yeah, it took me a while to get the concept. I haven't really played a game like that before, so. And then Trolls was definitely, I still don't know how you end a level. I was just kind of like fanatically clicking everything, jumping.
Yeah, it's not obvious.
You did great, and you made it through. The timer at the end just has to run out for you to complete it after you color everything in. So
Okay. And then yeah,
Of
King of
course.
Dragons I had to play through twice because I accidentally, when I died to the dragon and it asked me if I wanted to continue, I didn't know for sure what button to press, so I accidentally it timed out or something and it restarted.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I was
So I
kinda
got to play
confused
that
about
twice.
Yes. Well, thankfully, and we talked about this in selecting the games, the levels for King of Dragons are so incredibly short that you made
Yeah.
it back to the dragon really quickly, and then you crushed him on the second try.
Thank you. I did like the archer. I know I played the archer and then like I'm guessing it's a warrior or something, the guy with the
Mhm.
sword. I liked
Mhm.
the archer a lot more that I played for the first round.
Yeah, we had archers, wizards, and fighters today in as the racers played with, but we also play tested the cleric. Did anyone play test the
And-
dwarf?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
He's super strong, but his range is like next to nothing. I mean, of course. But yeah, wizard was the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Any of the games that you would play again, that you would stream, that you want to revisit?
I think that King of the Dragons and Trolls was interesting. I might like mess around with them a little bit more. I don't know if I'd stream them, but it was really fun. The format of this was really fun. And thank you all for not mercy killing me too.
You're very
We
welcome.
almost did for the sake of those poor Troddlers. But-
Mercy kill towards the Troddlers, not towards me.
Yeah.
No, but I'm glad you had fun, and we were really glad you could join us for your first race.
Yeah. Will you
thanks for
come
having
back
me.
and do another race?
No. Yeah, I would probably I would
Wow,
come
the
back.
hard
That's
rejections today.
fun.
Oh my gosh. Well, any final thoughts from our runners?
It was a good time. Thank you.
I'm still sad about the Troddlers bears killed.
Can we get an F in the chat for all those?
Rest in paradise.
What will their families think?
Oh,
Oh my
no.
gosh. Well, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. We
F
actually
in
have
chat for the Troddlers.
we actually have a better TTV emote for it. Oh, perfect. Well, okay. Well, let's wrap this up then. Big old thank you to everyone. Thank you so much, our runners, for racing today. Could not have done that without you. Without you, there is no race, basically. So thank you so much. If we can get another exclamation point runners, exclamation point racers in chat. And let's go through and do some shout outs. So, of course, we have the racers, and Ace, thank you so much for commentators. Close.
Commentators.
Thank you so much, Jen, for commentating today
Thank
with
you
me.
all. Thank you.
Thank you
Kaz.
so much. Commentators, exactly. Thank you so much to Mel for hosting a stream for us today and taking care. Oh my God, get that troll out of here! He's
It will
trolling us
haunt our
with it.
dreams.
Holy guacamole. But thank you, Mel, so much for hosting the stream today and doing all the audio mixing and doing the scene work for us. We really appreciate you. And thank you, Ace, for the shout out. Thank you, Ace, for being our go-to Twitch moderator. Like I said at the top of the stream, you keep us sane. Yo, Parkus, thank you so much for the 100 itty bitties. We really
Thank you for
appreciate
the
it.
biddies today and the resubs, some new subs. Thank you, friends.
Yep. And just a reminder that if you are in the audience and you're not already a part of the Discord, you're welcome to join us. We would love to have you as part of the Sneak Squad team. All you have to do is !Discord. And we have an intake form for you if you would like to be a runner or if you want to help out behind the scenes. We would love to have you. So just as a reminder, we do this every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We host a mystery race for our friends. And we have on Wednesday our variety hour at 6 p.m. Eastern. We do our Sneakly Weekly. The last 2 weeks we've been doing learning sessions for A Link to the Past randomizers. Before that, we were doing some learning sessions for Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. Let's see, we've done some Donkey Kong speedrunning. Echo next week is going to host a color theory workshop for us. So it really is anything
Get
goes.
learned.
Say what?
Get learned.
Get learned. Exactly. So we would love to have you for that. Am I missing anything, Jen?
I think you just about covered everything. So many wonderful people coming together to put this on, and we always love to have new team members. So
Yeah, so check us out next week. We'll have another race for you, and check us out on Wednesday for the Sneakly Weekly. So I believe we have a raid picked out. We are going to copy that, and that's your raid message. So we are going to raid this guy, Sick. He's a friend of the stream. Oh, thank you. Sneakbike. A friend of the stream. Spam him with some sneaky raid love. He's going through and playing Untitled Goose Game. I think maybe in the new multiplayer mode. Oh no, it seems he and Miss Ray are doing something different now. No matter, we'll spam him with some love. So
join us for the raid, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.
bye.